Hi guys, so welcome back to part 2 on what I believe happened to Suzy Lamplugh. So the first thing that I'm seeing with these cards here is they're kind of showing me a little bit about Suzy's character. Now the first card we've got here is the Courage card. So this is showing me that Suzy would have been quite a courageous person. We've got this card here which is about independence and being powerful. So I definitely would say that she was a strong person, she was an independent person, was quite happy to do things on like by herself or for herself is basically what they're showing me here. Also as well, I do get a feeling that she might have been quite a popular person because this card is about like admiration. So there might have been people that were quite envious of her potentially, admired her potentially, and also she might have been quite a popular person maybe in the workplace or just in her general life. Now these next cards are showing me about her career, and I definitely feel like that she would have been quite skilled in her career is what they're kind of showing me here. I feel like she was very, very passionate about what it was that she did. Obviously she was an estate agent. And this card is showing me lots of passion and feeling like she had a sense of purpose. So I feel like she did very well in her job. She was very focused in her job as well. And we've also got the Eight of Ariel here. And the Eight of Ariel is about somebody that takes pride in what it is that they do. So she definitely was very work driven, very focused, and she definitely took pride in her career. Now the next lot of cards that have come out here are just kind of giving me a little bit of information on what actually happened on the morning of Suzy's disappearance. Now, quite weirdly enough, the summer card has come out, which obviously Suzy did go missing in July, so it's definitely showing me that summertime was significant here. And we've got another card here which is about homes and like housing, and we've got another card here which is about moving house. So again, it's definitely showing me here that she did in fact go along to an appointment to show somebody about a house move here. And the reason why I say that, this card is all about kind of giving information to somebody. So I feel like she went along with her information. I know she had like folders and booklets to kind of about the property and things like that, but that's what I feel like she had paperwork on her. She'd gone to her home to talk about a house move, and that's pretty much what she thought she was doing here. Now, I definitely do see her meeting up with a male, which is obviously this Mr. Kipper. However, what is quite interesting is we've got this card, and this card is about kind of like, it can represent one of two things basically. It can mean that maybe she did not know this person at all. So I don't kind of get the feeling that whoever this person was, I don't really get the feeling that this person was particularly familiar to her. I don't feel like it was somebody she knew very well or even at all. And also this card represents somebody, how they appear to be on the outside isn't necessarily how they are on the inside, okay? So this could be a very devious person, a sneaky person. This person might have come across as, like, with the background of the story, we know this person, Mr. Kipper, was dressed immaculately, came across as a good looking person and things like that. So how this person might have carried themselves on their outer appearance definitely may not have been how they were on the inside. Now, what I find really, really interesting is the next lot of cards that have come out here. Now, we've got the relationship card and we've got the Knight of Water. Now, the Knight of Water is an interesting card because, again, it represents a masculine energy. And we've got this card which is about masculine and feminine energy. So, again, it's definitely showing to me or confirming to me that it was she was the female energy and he was the masculine energy that were present on this morning. Okay, so it was just her and this male that I'm seeing. Now, the Knight is a masculine energy and the Water is about emotions, and it's about having feelings or kind of desiring someone. So this is what leads me to believe that this could have been like a romantic intention here. We've got the Angel of Love, so again it's really, really highlighting like romance or kind of feelings of romance. However, we do actually have the Two of Cups. Now the Two of Cups, although it's again a very romantic card, it kind of represents like disharmony or kind of like something being one-sided. So I kind of get the impression that I personally feel like she didn't really know this person, but it wouldn't surprise me if this person knew of her and maybe had some kind of desire for her here, because the reason why I say that, we've got 3 cards here. Now, we've got the card that says obsessing. We've got the another card here which is about investing something into someone, like having an investment into someone. And then we've got another card here which is about like a yearning. So it would not surprise me if this might be some kind of like stalker to a certain degree. Now, I don't know whether he actually knew Suzy already, or whether he had seen her like going to and fro from work or something like that, because I definitely feel like that they wasn't particularly known to each other. I don't feel like really well. If they had seen each other, it might have just been passing or the odd comment here and there or something, or they may not have just known each other at all. But this person, I feel, might have seen Suzy before or know of her or something like that, because I kind of feel like this would be pre-planned. This definitely be somebody that had the intention of meeting her. And obviously the only way he might have thought that it was possible was to become somebody that's looking for a house. Now, I feel like after Suzy met with this Mr. Kipper, things suddenly took a turn for the worst. We've got 3 cards here. We've got the first card, which is about things going down in someone's job. So obviously we do know that Suzy was on a job at that time and that she was very much working. So it's showing me that things were going down while she was working. I've also got the Storm card here as well, which again is about suddenly things happening, sudden chaos, sudden upheaval, things turning into an absolute disaster. So things definitely turned around very quickly for Suzy. We've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse as well. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is about like something being beyond her control. Okay, I definitely feel like this person would have been quite dominant is the best way to kind of describe it. It was like there was external forces. She had no control is what they're kind of showing me here. And unfortunately, I do actually feel like Suzy has passed. I did get a female energy around this reading, and I would definitely say that her passing would have been physical. Now, we do have 2 cards here. We've got the Empress in reverse, and the Empress in reverse is about somebody being really overbearing. So again, it's exactly what I said a minute ago about this person being so dominant and overbearing that she had no control. This person was stronger than she was, and that was it. She couldn't have any control here. We've also got another card here, which is about whoever this person was. This person might have been a very toxic person. They might have struggled with their mental health. They might have had depression. They might have even had addictions. Maybe they were addicted to her, because this card is very much about addictions and possessiveness and control. So this could be somebody that just likes to have control. Again, a very powerful, overbearing type person. And like I said, there might have been some kind of obsession here or some kind of addiction. Now, unfortunately, what I do feel happened to Suzy, I actually generally feel there was some kind of attack on her. We've got a card here, and this card actually represents a whole bunch of things. It represents things like intimidation, it represents abuse, violence, rape, assault, crime, murder. So I definitely would say that she was murdered. She was 100% attacked by this person. We've got 2 cards here that came out. We've got the card that says take a shot, and then we've got a card that says stabbed in the back. So I'm a little bit sort of drawn between, was she actually shot, or was she stabbed, or was she maybe shot and stabbed? I don't know. But I'm definitely getting this sort of level of violence with Suzy. Now, I have to say it does appear to be quite graphic when I'm doing this reading about what's actually happened to her, and I just want to put a little warning out before my next sentence, a little bit of a trigger warning. But I do get the feeling that she I feel like she would have been taken outside, like buried outside or put somewhere outside. I don't feel like she's in a building or anything like that. I do actually generally believe that she is outside somewhere. We actually got this card here, which is the card that says chop wood. So it kind of leads me to believe that, I don't know whether, in not so many words, I don't know whether her body is actually a full body or was placed somewhere as a full body. I don't know whether there might have been bits or kind of remains, is what I'm kind of potentially seeing in this reading. Now, what is quite interesting, I really don't know whether she's actually buried underground or whether she's been put in water, or she might be buried underground near water. Because for some reason, although I sort of feel like I want to look underground, I'm being shown like boats or somewhere where there would be boating or boats. I'm also seeing a very long bridge as well, and this bridge goes on and on and on and on. It's like quite a thin bridge, murky water below it, and I definitely feel like the bridge looks green to me. Now, there is a lot of anger around this case, and unfortunately I do get the feeling I don't think that she actually will ever be found. Now, I know John Cannon is the number one and the only suspect in this case, but I've got a feeling that it might not have been John.